Have you ever pondered the possibility of reading minds, to dive into the depths of another's thoughts and feelings? Welcome to the enigma of mind reading, a concept that has fascinated humanity for centuries. But before we dive in, let's clear one thing up. We're not talking about telepathy or magical powers here. Instead, we're exploring mind reading as a psychological skill, a tool we can hone to better understand others and enhance our communication and relationships. We've all been there, longing to know what's going on in someone else's head. Is your boss impressed with your work? Is your partner truly happy? The desire to understand these hidden thoughts and emotions is universal. And while it may seem like a supernatural ability, it's actually grounded in very human skills and understanding. You see, mind reading in its essence is about understanding the human psyche. It's about observing, listening, empathizing, and intuiting. It's about tuning into the subtle cues that people give off, their body language, their tone of voice, the words they choose to use, and even the ones they don't. However, let's debunk a few myths right off the bat. First, mind reading is not about invading someone's privacy or manipulating them. It's about attaining a deeper understanding of their perspectives and feelings. Second, mind reading isn't infallible. People are complex, and even the most skilled mind readers can't always predict what someone is thinking or feeling with 100% accuracy. It's a guide, not a guarantee. Finally, mind reading is not a quick fix. It's a skill that requires practice and patience to develop. It's about cultivating a deeper sense of empathy and understanding, and that's a journey, not a destination. So as we embark on this exploration of the human psyche, let's approach it with curiosity, respect, and a willingness to learn. Because understanding others starts with understanding ourselves. As you venture with us into this exploration of the human psyche, prepare to uncover the secrets of mind reading. The first step towards mind reading, observation. Now, mind reading isn't about some mystical, arcane power. It's about honing your skills of observation. It's about noticing the subtle cues that people give off, often without realizing it. Consider body language. A crossed arm might indicate defensiveness. Tapping fingers could signal impatience or nervousness. These are signals broadcasted loud and clear if only you're tuned in to catch them. Then there's facial expressions. A flicker of a smile might betray amusement, even if they're trying to play it cool. A furrowed brow could mean they're deep in thought, trying to figure something out. And let's not forget other non-verbal cues. The tone of voice, the pitch, the pace at which someone speaks. All of these provide a window into their thoughts and feelings. So observation isn't just looking, it's seeing. It's seeing beyond the surface, into the depths of what a person might be thinking or feeling. Observation, the first key to unlocking the enigma of the human mind. Next in line, we have empathy, a potent tool in our mind-reading arsenal. Empathy is the ability to perceive and relate to the emotions and experiences of others. It's like stepping into someone else's shoes and seeing the world through their eyes. It's a deeply human, transformative experience that allows us to understand and connect with those around us on a profound level. The art of empathy is not about fixing others' problems or offering unsolicited advice. It's about being with them in their experience, feeling with them. It's about acknowledging their emotions without judgment. It's about understanding that their feelings are as real and as valid as our own. Empathy is a key component of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, often abbreviated as EQ, involves recognizing, understanding, and managing not only our own emotions but also the emotions of others. It's a significant factor in our ability to read minds, so to speak. Developing empathy and emotional intelligence isn't always easy. It requires self-awareness and self-regulation. It requires social skills and the ability to manage relationships. It involves understanding that everyone has their own unique perspective and experience. We must be willing to set aside our own preconceptions and judgments to truly understand someone else's point of view. But why is empathy so important in the context of mind reading? Well, empathy allows us to predict how others might feel or react in a given situation. It helps us understand their motivations and fears. It gives us insight into their thought processes. In essence, empathy allows us to read between the lines to see beyond the surface. When we empathize, we tune into the subtle cues that reveal what's going on in someone else's mind. We become more attuned to their emotions, their body language, their tone of voice. We become better listeners, better observers, better mind readers. In a world that often prioritizes speaking over listening, empathy is a breath of fresh air. It's a reminder that understanding is a two-way street. That connection is built on mutual respect and shared experiences. Empathy, the bridge that connects our minds. Active listening, a simple yet powerful skill, often underestimated. Now, what exactly is active listening? It's not just about hearing the words that are being said. Oh no, it's so much more than that. It's about understanding, interpreting, and truly absorbing what the other person is communicating. It's like turning your ears into a high-tech radar system that picks up on the subtlest of signals, the faintest of whispers. It's about tuning into the frequency of the unsaid. Active listening is a bit like being a detective. You're constantly on the lookout for clues, piecing together a puzzle that is the other person's thoughts and feelings. You're not just listening to the words, you're listening to the tone of voice, the pauses, the inflections, all of which can reveal so much more than the words themselves. And it doesn't stop there. Active listening also involves responding in a way that shows you understand. It's about asking thoughtful questions, summarizing what you've heard, and providing feedback. This isn't just about showing the other person that you're paying attention, it's about helping them clarify their own thoughts and feelings, which can often lead to deeper insights. But why is this so important for mind reading? Well, because active listening allows you to read between the lines. It helps you decipher the hidden messages, the unspoken thoughts that lurk beneath the surface. It's like having a secret key that unlocks the door to the other person's mind. Imagine for a moment that you're listening to a friend talk about their day. They're telling you about a difficult meeting at work, and on the surface it seems like they're just venting. But by actively listening, you pick up on their frustration, their disappointment, their feelings of being overlooked. You're able to understand not just what happened, but how it made them feel. And that's the essence of mind reading. So, the next time you're in a conversation, remember to engage in active listening. Pay attention, not just to the words, but to what's going on beneath the surface. It's a skill that takes practice, but the rewards are well worth it. Active listening, the silent whisperer of hidden thoughts. Intuition, the mysterious sixth sense we often overlook. But when it comes to mind reading, it's a powerful ally. Intuition, you see, is that gut feeling, the inexplicable hunch that often hits us like a lightning bolt. It's the instinct that whispers, nudging us towards a particular direction or understanding. In the realm of mind reading, intuition is like a compass guiding us towards the truths hidden in the depths of another person's psyche. It helps us decipher the unspoken, the subtle cues that are often missed by the conscious mind, a fleeting expression, an unusual inflection, a brief pause. These are all pieces of the puzzle that intuition helps us put together, and while it might seem like a mystical force, intuition is actually deeply rooted in our subconscious, honed by experiences and observations. So, when we tune into our intuition, we're actually tuning into a wealth of knowledge we've gathered over time. Intuition, the quiet guide on our journey of mind reading. So, how do we read minds? It's not magic, it's science. Let's take a stroll down memory lane and revisit the key points we've covered today. First off, we delved into the power of observation. We're not just talking about casual glances here and there. This is about deep, focused observation. It's about noticing the minute details, the subtle shifts in facial expression, the flicker of the eyes, the slight change in tone. Next, we ventured into the realm of empathy, not just feeling for others, but feeling with them. It's about understanding their perspective, stepping into their shoes, and experiencing their emotions. This art of empathy allows us to connect on a deeper level and gives us insight into their thoughts and feelings. Then we moved on to the practice of active listening. It's not just about hearing the words that are being said, but interpreting the meaning behind them. It's about paying attention to the pauses, the emphasis, the emotion in the voice. Active listening enables us to pick up on the unspoken messages and understand what's really being communicated. Lastly, we discussed the role of intuition, that gut feeling, that sixth sense that often guides us. It's the culmination of observation, empathy, and active listening. It's about trusting our instincts and using our subconscious mind to make sense of the information we've gathered. Remember, mind reading isn't about invading someone's privacy or manipulating them. It's about understanding them better, connecting with them on a deeper level, and building stronger relationships. It's a skill that takes time and practice to develop, but with patience and perseverance, you can become proficient at it. So there you have it. Observation, empathy, active listening, and intuition. 4 powerful tools that can help you unlock the enigma of the human mind. Apply them wisely, practice them regularly, and you'll start to notice a shift in your understanding of others. Unlock the enigma of the human mind, and who knows what secrets you might uncover.